Why can't you float? Is it your body? Maybe it's your technique or something else. In this video, we will break down the biggest mistakes beginners make when trying to float and how to fix them. You will learn a step-by-step process to go from sinking to floating with ease. Face down, face up, even in the deep end, we're covering it all. Ready to finally master floating? Alright, let's do it! Are you staying too high above the water before starting your float? If your chest and shoulders are above the water when you try to float, gravity will pull you down fast, making you feel like you're sinking. This can trigger panic attack and make floating even harder. The fix? Start with your body already submerged, chest, shoulders and arms in the water. This way, you tap into buoyancy right away, making floating easier and more stable. Exhaling underwater is great for swimming, but if you do it while floating, you lose the air keeping you buoyant. The more air in your lungs, the easier it is to stay up. Hold your breath while floating. This helps you to stay higher in the water effortlessly. Are you too tense in the water? Tight muscles sink. If you stiff, your body resists the water instead of working with it. Relax your arms and unlock your joints. A loose, flexible body flows better and moves more easily. Are you bending your knees or pointing your toes down? Bend knees and drop toes equals sinking legs. If your legs fall, you will struggle to stay balanced. Keep your legs extended and your toes stretched out, but not locked. A streamlined positions help you to stay afloat. Are you dropping your feet before lifting your head? If you try to stand up by lifting your head first, gravity pulls you down fast. Before getting your head out, tuck your knees under your body, bringing your feet down and push off the bottom for a smooth transition to standing. Let me share a proven method I have tested with hundreds of students to teach them how to float in 6 steps. It actually works, so give it a try and thank me later. Step 1. Start by positioning yourself properly in the water. Bend your knees to submerge your chest and shoulders. Extend your arms in front, keeping them close together. Step 2. Inhale deeply through your mouth before floating, holding the breath to increase buoyancy since your lungs, filled with the air, keep you afloat. Step 3. Initiate the float by putting your head in the water and leaning forward, allowing your feet to gradually lift off the pool's floor. Propel yourself forward by pushing off with your front foot. Step 4. Maintain a streamlined body position while floating. Tuck your chin, keep your eyes open, and extend your arms and legs. Keep arms slightly apart to relax your muscles and enhance the stability and buoyancy. Step 5. If you start to sink, use a combination of arm pulls and leg kicks to propel through the water and maintain surface buoyancy. Step 6. To end the float, move from a horizontal to a vertical position by bending your knees and tucking them under your stomach, letting your legs sink until you can plant your feet on the pool's bottom. Use your arms to help speed up this transition, pushing them towards your hips to facilitate the shift to standing. Want to uncover more common mistakes and dive deeper into the art of floating? Check out my full video on the channel. Oh hey, I'm Dan, by the way, an all-American swimmer and owner of New York City-based swim school. If you're ready to learn how to swim with expert guidance, book a class with us today and start swimming with confidence. Drop a comment down below and let me know what's the most challenging part of floating for you. I'm curious to hear what's holding you back. Now, let's move on and break down the most common mistakes people make while learning to float on their back. Are you floating with parts of your body above the surface? If your head, hands, or any part of your body is sticking out of the water, you're making floating harder. Keep your entire body submerged just below the surface to stay naturally buoyant. Are you holding your breath while floating on your back? Well, you don't have to. Unlike front floating, you have all the air you need right above you. Breathe naturally. Relaxed breathing keeps you afloat and helps you to stay up longer. Is your body misaligned? If your shoulders are sticking out while your stomach sinks, floating will feel like a battle. Keep your legs, torso, and arms in one straight line. This streamlined position keeps you balanced and buoyant. Are you pushing your head underwater when ending your float? If you do, get ready for a nose full of water. Let your head naturally rise above the surface as you transition to standing for a smooth and safe finish. Here is the proven method to learn how to float on back in 7 easy steps. Step 1. Enter the water. Bend your knees to submerge your chest and shoulders and stand with one leg ahead of the other as if starting a race. Step 2. Take a deep breath through your mouth before floating. This increases buoyancy, allowing you to float higher. Step 3. Lean back, keeping your head slightly dipped but your face above the water for breathing. Push off gently to bring your body to the surface. Step 4. Align your body horizontally at the water's surface, keeping arms relaxed beside you or along your legs. Step 5. Keep breathing smoothly, inhaling through your mouth and exhaling through your nose or mouth. Step 6. If struggling with buoyancy, begin moving by kicking and pulling. Use flotation aids like kickboards for extra support. Step 7. Transition to standing by bending your knees towards your stomach, lifting your head and torso out, and using your arms to press the water up for faster recovery. Want to master back floating and avoid the biggest mistakes? Check out my full video on the channel and start floating effortlessly. Comment down below and let me know if you find floating on your stomach harder than floating on your back. If you want to continue learning about swimming, consider reading my blog posts. You can find the link to it in the description section. Don't worry if you feel stuck and still can't float, even after fixing all the mistakes. Watch this.
Okay, so unfortunately, everyone is different. Someone is more buoyant, someone is less buoyant. The buoyancy level depends on your muscle structure, bone density, your weight. Do not get too worried about the fact that you're not a good floater. I'm gonna open up my little secret. I'm a bad floater. And you can believe me that when I'm in the water, I'm fully relaxed. Nonetheless, my over 20, actually 25 years career in swimming, I'm still not as buoyant. So it is okay if you're not a floater. You can overcompensate by positioning your body the proper way and being able to move from point A to point B in the water.
You think we're stopping here? Absolutely not. What if I told you that floating in the deep end is just as easy? Curious how? Before we dive in, do me a favor, like this video, drop a comment and share it with your friend who's struggling to learn to swim. Now, let's get back into the swimming pool. The truth is, buoyancy works the same whether you're in the deep end or shallow end. Once your whole body is submerged, the water pushes you back up, no matter the depth. Let me prove it. Take a deep breath and let your body sink under the water. Hold the air in your lungs and relax your muscles. Watch how the water naturally lifts you towards the surface without you doing a thing. Breathe, relax, and let the water do the work. Let me show you a couple more tricks. Let yourself go under the water, grab your knees and make your body look like a cannonball. Wait until the water pushes you up. Once your body is up and you're ready to move towards the shallow end, extend your legs and float horizontally so you can start moving your arms and legs. Abracadabra, you're floating and swimming in the deep end. Another trick is positioning yourself in the water as if you're sitting on a recliner chair, with your ears in the water and your face out so you can breathe. Gently move your legs inside the water as if you're pedaling a bike. Keep breathing so your lungs are always filled with the air, making you more buoyant. Congrats! You are treading the water low-key now. If you want to learn how to tread water, watch the video on my channel now. There you go, my friend. Now you know how to float. Smash a thumb up if you find value in this video. Watch my video on fear of water where I teamed up with a professional therapist to help you overcome your fear. And definitely book swim lessons with us at benswim.com. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.